Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today we will learn about different cases. First we will learn ethical decision making case number 1. Ali is a database programmer, large statistical program needed by his company. Company programmers are encouraged to publicize their work. Next, Ali has found himself stuck on a problem. He has persisted at this for several months. His manager does not recognize complexity of problem. She insists job be completed in a few days. Ali remembers co-workers had given him source listing of their current work. He also had an early version of commercial software developed at another company. Ali studies those programs, sees two areas of code which could be directly incorporated into his own program. He uses segments of code both from his coworker and from the commercial software. He does not tell anyone or mention it in the documentation. He completes the project and turns in a day ahead of time. How does the code of ethics help us understand this case? Applying the code case 1. This case highlights issues involving intellectual property. Ali violated professional ethics in two areas. Number 1, failure to give credit for another work. Number 2, using code from commercial package that was copyrighted. If Ali only looked at co-worker source code, could he then write his own program and still have an obligation to give credit? Yes, he should have acknowledgement credit in documentation. Use of commercial software code was also not appropriate. I should have checked to determine whether or not company was authorized to use source code before using it. In general, desirable to share and exchange intellectual materials, but using software is definitely a violation of code. Ethical decision making case number 2. Alicia company has been hired by a client to build a security system because of cost overruns. Client has decided to option for a less secure system. Alicia believes information they will store in extremely sensitive with weak security. Employees on workstations could figure out how to access this data online. Intruders will also have access. Alicia feels strongly that system should be much more secure. She has tried to explain the risk. What should Alicia so should she refuse to build the system as they request? Applying the code. This case highlights issues involving privacy. Company officials have an obligation to protect privacy of their employees. Therefore, they should not accept inadequate security. Alicia first obligation attempt to educate company officials. If that fails, she needs to consider her contractual obligation in honoring assigned responsibilities. We don't have Alicia contract, but she may have to choose between her contract and her obligation to honor privacy and security. Ethical decision making case number 3. A contractor is determining requirements for an employment agency. Client describe what is needed. When displaying applications whose qualifications appear to match those for a particular job, client also further states that names of white applicants are to be displayed ahead of non-whites. Further, state that names of male applications are to be displayed ahead of female applicants. Applying the code. This case highlights issues involving fairness and discrimination. In this case, system designer is asked to build a system that it appears will be used to favor white males and discriminate against non-whites and females. From this from this it would appear that system designer should not do what he or she is told. Plus should also point out the problematic nature of what is being requested and ask client why this is being done. If client answers that they plan to use information to favor white males, then computer profession should refuse to build the system as proposed.